Okay, we're going to start off the new year doing Super Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch, but first I'm going to start off with showing some of the original Super Mario Maker just so I can kind of compare the two. So what you could do here is so you could choose your game like between the original Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario Maker U, or Super Mario Brothers U. I never really played this one, so I never designed levels. I usually do Super Mario 3 or Super Mario World. And the difference between this game and the new game is on the Wii U you've got the gamepad and you use a stylus pen to like put stuff in. And if you go up to the top, you got all these items to choose from. And so you know, it's just kind of a short screen here. But if you go to this G at the bottom of the screen, you can make that as long as you want. And there were a couple big complaints I had about this game. One of them was from top to bottom, that's all the further you go. And if you play like, let's say you're playing Super Mario Brothers 3, World 7, I think it was 7-1, where you have a level that keeps scrolling up and up and up, and that's one thing I thought would have been cool to put here, like a vertical level instead of all horizontal levels. And another thing I guess I should have mentioned before is you can also, not only can you choose the game, but you can choose the theme. Like you got the above ground level, the underground level, you got water level, got the ghost house level, got the airship level, which is more for Super Mario 3, and there were no airships in Super Mario World. Then you've got the lava level, which are usually my favorite to design for some reason, I don't know why. But anyway, you just click on these objects and you can design. You can erase. And like when you put a pipe in, grab Mario, put him down the pipe. And the best way to describe it is kind of like 2 pages. So it's like this is kind of like page 1. But anytime you put a pipe in and have Mario be able to go through it, it's like you're going to page 2. So if I had Mario go through another pipe, I would take him back to page 1. And you can go through either pipe. And you can create up to 10 pipes that Mario can go through per page, which I thought would have been kind of cool if they had more than that. And then another thing, when you go to another page, you can have them different themes. See, like page 2, you can have like, let's say, water. So you can go back and forth like between lava level and water level, or you can have above ground and underground. And then you go to the, go to the core spot. And this shows all the levels. And these are the levels I created now. At one time I had every single block filled up. You can fit a total of 120 levels on here. And you can either play them like one level at a time, or you can go to World and play like 4 of them like back to back simultaneously. The thing that I don't like is the lives. Like if you get an extra life in one level, you don't carry it on to the next level. Same thing, whereas if, like, let's say you get a fire flower in one level, you don't carry it to the next level, which, I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of having power-ups. I thought it would have been a good idea if they actually had a world map, kind of like Super Mario 3 or Super Mario World, where you can actually go through and play like all these levels up to a castle. So those are my 2 biggest complaints: the vertical scrolling levels, and the fact that they don't have an overworld map. So now, yeah, see, I was creating like Super Mario World 3 levels. Like I was doing like where it says World 1 and World 2. I was actually doing that as World 1, so it was like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, like kind of like how you see it right here. Those are what I named my levels. And I actually had it filled all the way up to 8. I guess it would have been World 9, that would have been 8-4. Or no, wait, actually it would have been 16 because there were like 2 columns in each world. And then here I did Super Mario World levels, and I filled all these up. And then I went and deleted them all and started over again. But another cool thing is you can also upload videos, or well, you can't upload Wii U videos anymore, or not videos, but levels where other people could play them, and they could start your courses. At first you start out where you can only upload 10, and then once you get enough stars on your courses, they give you the option to upload up to 20. And I thought it was going to keep on going where you can upload like 30 and 40 and 50, but no, kind of cut you off at 20. Okay, now we're going to look at Super Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. This one off. And I'm going to grab my Switch. Actually, I just had to turn it on. Okay, so now on Super Mario Maker 2, let me get out of this. I'll make sure it's saved first. Okay, so once again, they have, it kind of looks the same as the original. Now, you create levels. One of the biggest things I didn't like about this, well, first let me see, one of the first things I didn't like about this was the fact that you don't have the gamepad and stylus pen, so now you have to get used to these controls. But you have the same games you could choose from. One cool thing is they created all these, they got a lot more themes. They still have the underground, or the above ground. Here's a new one, the sky. So it's like clouds. They still have the underground. Now they have the forest level, which they didn't have in the last game. Which is kind of cool because there were actual levels like that in Super Mario World. They still have the water levels. They still have the ghost house levels. They have these desert levels, which I don't really remember any desert levels in Super Mario World, so that might just be from, well, you know what? Super Mario 3 had some desert levels. Let's check out what that looks like. I think Super Mario 3 had some levels like that in World 2. And you still have the airship levels. Which pretty much looks the same as the sky, I think. Here's something new. Snow levels. They didn't have this in Super Mario World. I don't know if this is something that became new in Super Mario Maker Wii U. But I think it looks kind of cool. And then they still have the castle levels. But for this one, you mostly have to go back and forth instead of using the stylus pencil. That's kind of one of my complaints about it. But I mean, it's like, how can Nintendo get around that? And I mean, it's still the same. You can put Mario through the pipe. Here is what made me happy. Now you can create the vertical levels. You make them like really high up. And another thing is the pipes. You can change the colors of the pipes, which is cool. And let's see what else is. Oh, you actually have like sloping grounds. I mean, I haven't mastered the art of making them straight. So you have gentle slopes and steep slopes. And let's see what else we got that's different. I mean, all those blocks are pretty much the same. You got these new 10 coin things. Key coins, which I really don't understand. I mean, if you want a key, what's the difference whether it's a coin or key coin? Oh, you got this P-Bloom, which is new. I'll be showing what this stuff does once I've gone through this menu. Those are pretty much all the same. This guy was not in the original game. And now the Fishbones, that character was in the game, but the only way you can create him is if you put one of these dry bones in a water level, it turned into a Fishbone. So now it's like you could got both of them in there. You got the sun, which wasn't in the original game. You got all the Koopa Kids. You jump on them 3 times to beat them. They weren't in the original game. Oh, here's something else that wasn't in the original game, though. Mecha Koopa. Banzai Bill was not in the original game. Now they got P blocks, which weren't in the original game. Now if you jumped on, the P switch, it turned coins into blocks and it turned blocks into coins, but they didn't have like the actual P blocks. Whoops. Okay, this is something new, Seesaw. I haven't really used that yet. Swinging Claw is something new. Okay, the dotted line block. Now, I haven't used these yet either. I have used the snake blocks, though. Those are pretty cool. And what you could do is design the path you want it to go. I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to work, but you got the on-off switch, which I haven't really figured out where those work at. Let's also change the course theme of one of these two. We'll make this one snowy. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying that instead of the stylus pen, you have to keep tapping buttons and moving. And the one thing I really think's annoying about it is if you're creating like lines, it's hard to do a straight line using the Joy-Cons. Oops. Actually, let's go down the pipe and I guess I forgot to make that pipe usable. Okay, so it's kind of cool. You can have all of that like up and down, vertical. You swing back and forth on these two. Oh, okay, that's what the... Now I know what the red blocks are for. The on-off switch. You can also turn this green snake into a blue snake and make it faster. Oh, I guess this will work as long as you stay on top. Now I know what... I put the red switch thing, the on-off switch. I just had to think of a reason to use it, why it would be, what it would be a good idea for. Okay, so let me show what I was going to explain before, which is kind of annoying. Sometimes you want to put blocks in certain spots, like maybe a straight line. And see, that happens. You get like these random ones going up and down, because it's hard to draw a straight line using Joy-Cons, whereas with the stylus pen, you can just hold the pen in one spot and move the analog stick left and right, whereas this one, it kind of slides like up and down. Okay, so now let's show something else. Another one of my big complaints that they kind of fixed is you got the World Maker, where you can actually create your own maps. And here I created 6 worlds, but I don't have levels in all of them. See, I created this one, and okay, so I was making this world, and you could like put different like see, you could do like that. And then you can actually move your starting point anywhere in the map. So you can delete all, I could delete all these green blocks and put them in any order I want using these different things from the top of the screen. And you can put these like bridges in. Put these things in. And you can put like pipes in. You can put these pea houses in where there's like different kinds. Actually, you know what? I've got two of the same here, so I'm going to change one of these. And you see I got another level up here, which that's kind of like a fun bonus level. And you know what? Actually, what I should do. Oops. Okay, what I'm going to do is add that last one over here. Change it to there. Now we got all three of them. So I'm going to go ahead and play this world just to show it. But anyway, one thing I was disappointed that I put one level in here. See, what you could do is you could, the red dots here are levels, and I was disappointed when I found out you can only put 5 levels per world. And that was like a big disappointment. It's like, how did Nintendo screw that one up? I mean, you play like Super Mario 3, you could put, I mean, you could actually play the like 10 levels. Plus, they got like mini castles, and they got some levels that aren't numbered, just like in World 2, you got that sand land. World 7, you got like those levels that are just like plant-looking things. So I mean, that really disappointed me that you can only put 5 levels in here. Now, I don't know if maybe Nintendo's going to be making an upload where you could do more. But it's like, why not just give us what we want right away, make us happy? I mean, I notice Nintendo makes a lot of stupid mistakes like that. But I'm going to go ahead and play all the levels I created in this world. Another thing you can do, you can also change the theme of the world. So just like the levels, you got the sky, you got the forest, you got the underground, desert, volcano, space, and snow. But you know what I don't understand is you only have the option to create 6 worlds. But they give you 8 themes to choose from. See, I've got 5 levels uploaded in World 1. I've created 3 so far for World 2. And see, I'll go back to World 1 and show it. So anyway, I'm kind of designing like random levels, and then I'm putting them in the world that they go to. I'm also creating like the map. The direction of the map's kind of different. Going back to World 1. Okay, how can I go back to that? Well, I guess I can. I guess I'm going to have to redo what I just did, so... Idiot. Okay, so I want to change this again. This is another thing I haven't done yet, is put pipes. I guess if you want to have like a something over here, you could. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another pipe right here. Wait a minute, no. Let's go back and redo that. I keep doing that. Okay, so I'm going to put this pipe up here. That way, the only way you can get through here is through the pipes, and the only way you can go through the pipes is by beating this bonus level that you don't necessarily have to beat to get to the end of it. Okay, let's save it. I mean, eventually when I get all of this done, I might go back and do like a revisited video of this. Hopefully by that time I'll update it where you can actually play 10 levels. But see, another thing that I have to complain about is, once again, when you go from one level to the next, you don't carry over your power-ups. I think the extra lives you do. Actually, let me go back to this. Yeah, you could choose how many lives you want to start out with. They automatically have you start out with 30, but I prefer like 5. And I believe the extra lives keep adding up throughout the world. But you don't keep your feather or fire or any of that. And another thing is, you can't play like have World 1, you can't connect all 6 worlds where you just keep on playing. Once you beat World 1, it goes back to like this menu. It'd be cool if you could do like a complete game. And be able to carry everything over. You can also upload levels. I'm not sure if you can upload full the worlds or not. I imagine you probably could. Unfortunately, it costs money to join some Nintendo club, and I mean, I got plenty of money saved up right now, but the only thing is you have to either use PayPal or a credit card number, and I refuse to use my credit card over the internet, so I might have to get a prepaid credit card, put a little bit of money on it, just so I can upload some of my stuff. So at least with a prepaid credit card, if some hacker's able to steal your credit card number, they can only steal the amount of money you get on there. So if you only put, like, let's say $50 on there, and you know that's all they could take. But see, my current, I don't necessarily have a credit card, but my debit card, which is like a debit credit card, that's where my paycheck's going to. So I don't want anyone having access to that. I made that mistake one time in Mexico. Used my debit card at a resort type thing, and got my credit card number, and they tried to draw money out of my account. Luckily, my bank was able to shut down. Okay, so here are the levels that I created. Now this first level was like, I'm gonna warn you right now, not a very good level. I was kind of in a hurry because I was more excited about the world levels, actually putting like levels in the worlds. So I was just kind of, didn't really have any good ideas when I designed this. game, they don't have the power stars, or the bonus stars, whatever you call them. But see, you beat one level and it opens up more of the map, which is pretty cool, just like the original game. Okay, now I never played this one. Is this on a timer or what? Okay, so I have no idea what I was doing with that one. Yeah, see, when I first started playing the original Super Mario Maker game on the Wii U, I loved that game. I was having so much fun designing levels, and I was uploading them, and people seemed to like them. And my levels started getting a little, I think, too complex, where they weren't like a Mario game anymore, and they weren't quite as popular. But I just got sick of doing the same old thing where you always start, the left side of the screen, go to the right side of the screen, so I started coming up with other ideas. Yeah, and in this one you can go in either one of these 3 pipes. Have that one turned out too well. Idiot. Let's try a different pipe. I can't remember what I put into these levels. Oh, here's another thing I forgot to mention, is that you have these flags, like checkpoint flags, but you can only put 1 per, like, page if you're doing, like, now I explained that you got, like, 1 page and 2 page. Oh, I don't want to go that way. So that's why I had to put a break in the middle here, so that way you can get the flag no matter which way you went. I don't understand why they couldn't just make like 3 of them. Not necessarily 3 of them, but I mean multiple ones. Oh, that was the top pipe. So no matter which way you go, there's a top pipe that takes you to the other side. And see, now here's back to page 1, so I can put another checkpoint flag in there. See, coming up with ideas is the hard part. When I first got the original Super Mario Maker, I'd be at work and all of a sudden I was always coming up with these great ideas. I'd be at work and I'd come up with this idea and I had to wait till the end of the day to get home and make that level. try to remember. So this is kind of like a bonus stage I made. It's just a bunch of fun stuff. It's like hard to die in this level. Lakitu here throws 1-ups, but he only throws 3 and then takes off. That's something that you could do in the original game too. You can have him throw anything. See how these cannons shoot stuff that helps you. Here's the only part where you could die if you kind of screw it up. Like that. Seriously? I like Super Mario 3 better than Super Mario World, but I think the only reason why I create Super Mario World levels is because there were more enemies in the game. I don't remember this one either. Oh, I missed it. Those are the same sound effects from baseball on the NES. That was kind of a weird one. I mean, they don't have like pick a box that's contents that would help you. They should have added stuff from the real game. Super Mario 3 actually, but the memory match game. I can't remember what I put in this level. I do remember, okay, there's keys you can get. But I missed my key by throwing that power block. See, you can take shortcuts by going through those doors if you get the key. I kind of skipped the key because I want to show the full level. See, when I design levels, which I probably mentioned most of this in my original Super Mario Maker level, but when I'm creating levels, I constantly have to keep practicing to see how easy or hard it is. Sometimes I have to add extra power-ups and make it a little harder. Most of the time I make it too hard and I have to make it a little easier because I don't like games that are too hard. You know, this helmet is something that was not in Super Mario 3 or Super Mario World. It's something that they did put in the first Super Mario Maker game. So you have fun with these vertical levels, but I want to be careful not to do too many of them, or it's going to be like overused. Oh, those ice blocks, they didn't have those icicles they didn't have in the first Super Mario Maker game. So anyway, if I were to use the key, I could have skipped that whole pipe thing. Yeah, you got those flomps can actually move sideways, which they couldn't do in the first game. There's a checkpoint. Oh, I forgot about that. Great. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Or not. That's why I skip power-ups, whether it be in my own game or in the original Super Mario games, because that way if I screw up I can go back and get them. So a lot of times I won't get power-ups when I don't need them. Now this wasn't my plan to have the cannons move, but it's like it didn't hurt anything, so why not? Oh, you gotta wait, I forgot. Now, I don't remember this in any Mario games. This might be on one of the new ones where you could do this. I do remember the P-balloons, but not where you can, like, shoot like that. Oh wait, whoops, I wanna get rid of that P-balloon. See, they should have it run out of power after a certain time, kind of like the original did in Super Mario World. That was messed up. Whoa. Am I going to have time to go up another pipe? I mean, I know when I created this game, I tested it afterwards. idiot. Idiot. That's something I've used a lot in both the original game and this game, is like dropping and collecting coins. There's a few ideas that I've used over and over again. Yeah, see, your extra lives stay the same, but you lose like your fire powers. Okay, see, now this is one that we're familiar with from Super Mario 3. And it's much easier. Creating the worlds in that is easy. It's creating the levels that takes such a long time. Here's another one where you have to keep ascending up. See, here's an idea I use a lot, is the music blocks with the enemies in them. Here's an idea I used. Ooh. I guess getting that star is kind of useless. I really didn't get it much further with it. Seriously, so now when that happens, I have to go all the way back. Get another one of these. See, another problem is with these levels, when I test them, like when I complete them, I go back and test them. It's like I know what to expect because I just created the level. A lot of times when I go back, like later on, like maybe weeks later or months, I completely forget and I go back and it's like, levels feel a lot harder than I remember them being. There's another idea I always put in the lava levels is the enemy's got a key in them, so you have to kill the enemy to pass the level. Otherwise, you can just jump right over him. I kind of Takes away the fun. So imagine buying Super Mario World back in 1991, playing 5 levels and you beat the game. I mean, you know, they have to... The technology is 30 years later, they have to change it and to upgrade it. Okay, another thing I forgot to mention is, I did mention you can change the theme, but I want to show that each theme's got different music, which is pretty cool. So like, this actually has level, or the music from Super Mario 3, World 5, The Sky. This one actually sounds like the Vanilla Dome. And Forest of Illusions. This one sounds like World 2 of Super Mario 3. Okay, yeah, this one's Super Mario World. I couldn't figure out if this was the music from World 8 of Super Mario 3 or if it was from like the Bowser area in Super Mario World, but this sounds like Super Mario World. Space, this is like totally new. At least new to me. I mean, I don't know if it was since Super Mario Wii or Wii U, whatever. And the snow level sounds like World 6 of Super Mario 3 Iceland. So it's kind of cool that each world's theme not only looks different, but has different music to it. But anyway, I just wanted to show. I mean, I had so much fun with this. I bought this on my birthday, Christmas Eve. And I played it most of Christmas Day. And I got as far as making my 5th level. Or I guess I should say my 6th level, and I couldn't upload my 6th level onto the map. And I was wondering what was going on, and I ended up talking to people who have experience with this. Found out that you can only create 5 levels, so yeah, I was really disappointed. Hopefully Nintendo makes some type of download where you can actually do more levels, or else maybe I have to wait until Super Mario Maker 3 comes out, which will probably be another year or two, and be able to create more levels then, and maybe they'll actually connect the worlds, like Super Mario World. Anyway, that was Super Mario Maker 2. Just thought I'd share what I feel is good about the game and what's bad about the game. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a happy new year, and see you in the next video.